part 4. This will probably be the last one because it's only 8 pages, so you know. Okay. What could happen? I said a little hysterically. What are you talking about? There's some stuff we need to discuss, but first let's just go, okay? We can get away from here and I'll explain when you have a clear head. But what are you, I mean, I don't understand. Carl grabbed my arms to steady me as I swayed. Caleb, tell her it'll be alright. I looked up and there he was. Carl handed me over to him. He was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. How had I not noticed this before? He looked the same to me, same cute, sweet guy, but so different now. It was like a new light had been shone on him to illuminate all the perfections I'd been blind to before. My blood was singing in my veins at having him touch me. I wanted him to touch me, to hug me, pull me to him to see what his scruffy chin felt like on my jaw. Anything. He smiled and leaned close to whisper to me. There'll be plenty of time for that later. I gasped and blushed furiously as I realised he heard my thoughts. It's okay, don't worry. His warm hand closed over my shoulders, and his fingers brushed my neck, sending another sense of warm calm through me, which I started to think wasn't a coincidence. It won't always be like this. You'll learn to control it, where I'll only hear the thoughts you want me to hear. But for now, go ahead and go with Kyle. He's right. You need to clear your head, and I have to talk to my father and the family anyway. And it would probably be better if you weren't here for the I'm sorry. It would probably be better for you if you weren't here. If you weren't there for the first time. They're a little zealous. He bent to look closely into my eyes. Don't be scared. You feel that I'd never hurt you, don't you? I did, loud and clear. I nodded, and said, Why? Why do I feel that? Because you're my significant, my soulmate, and I'm yours. We imprinted with each other. I guess because you saved me. I'm not sure. It usually doesn't happen when we're this young, and it hasn't been happening at all with the families. Imprinted? I replied breathlessly. Imprint, and it's when we sort of stamp a seal on each other. You're embedded in me, and I in you. And it's very rare to imprint with a human. I gasped again, and he smiled sadly. Human? If I'm human, then what are you? I'm human, just not completely. We're virtuosa. Or charmed. We call ourselves aces. We have abilities once we reach a certain age after we imprint. What kind of abilities? I asked dazedly. Look, lots. Look, Maggie. I'm going to tell you everything, I promise, but first I have to inform my father. He's the champion of our clan, the leader. He has to know what happened, and then we'll talk, okay? So we imprinted, I mused, and thought about what that could mean. Like werewolves or a vampire novel or something, I asked, and they both chuckled. Kind of. You read vampire novels, sometimes. Me too, he smiled, and then sighed. Okay, Carl, you know you have to be careful with her. He looked at his cousin sternly. Don't bombard her with information, just wait, she's fragile. And don't start your crap, it's harder on humans. I know all this, I grew up a Jacobson too, you know. Yes, I know, sorry. Whatever, come on, Mags. I tried, but my legs wouldn't go. I can't, I don't want to, I realised. That's the mojo working. Fight it, Maggie. Hey, Carl said harshly. That's what I'm talking about, right there. If you're going to take it out on her the whole time because you're angry about this, then I won't let you take her. Carl nodded and sighed. Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. Help us so we can go. Help me? What does that mean? I asked. It's so new, Caleb explained. It's hard on us. Our imprints don't want to be apart, but I can help you by telling you I want you to go. Our bodies are in tune with each other. I have to take care of some things here, so I want you to go with Kyle and know you're safe, okay? I can feel you. He palmed his chest. In here. If you need me, you don't have to worry about anything. I needed him to touch me. It was like my veins were screaming for it. And he did. He cut my face and with his big tan hands, and we both started to contact. I heard Kyle muttering behind me, but couldn't think to care right then. I'll come to you tomorrow, okay? Everything will be fine, and I'll explain it all to you. Are you going to be alright? Yes, I said and felt it. Whatever he was telling me, it was like it went straight to my brain, bypassing everything else. He said it was fine, so it was. Yes, I'm fine. I'm not sure why I'm fine, but I am. He smiled beautifully. Good girl. He glanced over my shoulder. I told you she'd be alright with this. You shouldn't underestimate her. Okay, ready? Carl asked. He's still clearly exasperated, but willing to cooperate. You'll come tomorrow? I grabbed Caleb's shirt and felt strange for doing so, but I had to. To see me? His thumbs caressed my cheeks, sending embarrassing shivers down my arms. I'll come get you tomorrow, he corrected. You are very special, Maggie. My family will be anxious to meet you. I nodded. Okay. Just remember, there is nothing to worry about. Okay. He kissed my forehead and I closed my eyes at a pleasurable burn feeling him, letting his pride at how well I was taking everything wash over me in waves of warmth. I will see you soon, Maggie. I nodded and bit my lip as Carl grabbed my hand and towed me to his dad's silver Oldie, I think. The car. My body felt like it was being split. I didn't want to go. I so didn't want to. But Caleb said I was fine. Carl buckled me in and we started to back down the driveway. The whole time my significant eyes were locked on mine. And we're on chapter 3 now. Okay, because I go back to school on, well, tomorrow, no, Wednesday, I'll do another couple of chapters, and then, okay, you know, but, yeah, bye.